In our last episode, King Leonardo, on his way to New Orleans to be king of the Mardi Gras, met Bascom Branchwater, a real Southern gentleman, and Frenchy La Shuffle, a real riverboat gambler. Little did he suspect that Bascom and Frenchy were those two villainous villains, Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother in disguise. Strange things began happening to the king. He happened to get caught in the paddle wheel. He accidentally got hit with a bale of cotton. When he went downstairs, suddenly there were no stairs. Somehow, despite Biggie and Itchy, he emerged unscathed. But Biggie Rat would not give up.
You're gonna fight a shooting duel with His Royalness, legal-like.
Gee, Big, suppose he shoots me.
He can't, see? The fix is in. His gun won't have any bullets in it.
That evening, King Leonardo and Odie Coloni were invited to have a friendly game of cards.
All right, friends, what's your pleasure?
How about a nice game of fish?
Fish it is. A real sucker game.
They played game after game, and thanks to Biggie's trickery, Itchy always won.
Confound it! Why does Bascom Branchwater always win?
Sounds like he's accusing you of cheating, Bascom.
Yeah, like, where do you get off, man? I mean, sir, accusing me.
Now, wait a minute, I just...
Sir, man, my honor has been wounded, and I challenge you to a duel.
Late that night, a worried Odie Coloni, pacing the decks, overheard a suspicious conversation.
Gee, Big, you sure I'm gonna win this duel?
Don't worry. Like I said, there won't be any bullets in Kingsy's gun.
Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother, I must save my king.
The next morning at dawn...
All right, Kingsy, here's your gun.
Just a minute. The king will use his own gun. Loaded.
Hey, Big, none of that. I could get, shot. You said it was all...
It's Itchy Brother and Biggie Rat.
All right, enough of this fooling around, see? We're gonna have this duel my way.
Jump, Your Highness, jump!
I thought I heard a shot.
Didn't hear a thing, except the crickets.
Oh, yes, crickets. Where's the king and Mr. Coloni?
It was such a nice morning, they decided to walk.
Phew! Ooh, that was a close one. You saved my life, True Blue Odie.
Look, sire. We can hitchhike a ride on one of those quaint canoes. Here comes one now. And he's slowing up.
Oh, thank you, my good man. Whoop! Oh!
And while the king and Odie were making their way to New Orleans and the Mardi Gras, Biggie and Itchy had already arrived. Once again, switching disguises, they convinced everyone that Itchy was really King Leonardo.
It worked like a charm. We finally got rid of Kingsy for good. After they crown you at the Mardi Gras, you'll go back to Bongo Congo as king. Nobody'll ever know you're not Leonardo.
Yeah, man, those disguises sure pull the mane over everybody's eyes.
Meanwhile, the king and Odie had miraculously made it to New Orleans and were doing some fancy disguising themselves. The king as a waiter and Odie as a roast pheasant under glass.
Come into my parlor.
Dinner, gentlemen, compliments of the house.
Oh, man, free eats. Let's at 'em.
It's the king and Coloni.
Well done, True Blue Odie, oh good and faithful servant of the king.
I enjoyed it, sire. You have a magnificent right hook, Your Majesty, if I may say so.
You may. And now, on to the Mardi Gras.
One moment, sire. An unfinished job. There.
Oh, you're so artistic, Odie.
And all's well that ends well. Or is it? Don't miss the next exciting adventure of the king and Odie.